XRP army of crypto. I have some news for you today. The world seems to be going crazy right now. Everything is a mess, obviously. There's a lot going on because the markets have been going crazy. These are all things I'm going to talk about in today's video. Why XRP took a big drop, what caused it, what I'm doing to profit from it, and a lot of other things you will find very important and useful during this testing period. Let's start with what's going on with the markets, since that's the most important thing. We can see that the price of crude oil has gone up by more than 6% since Israel attacked Iran. What did these strikes mean? Oh, they were rocket strikes that were aimed at certain buildings, and it worked. Because of this, some people are no longer with us. I'm going to be very careful with how I say this now. Of course, I don't like disagreements. We don't talk about that on this station. That's not what I want to happen. But to be honest, it has a huge impact on how people spend their money when there is initial conflict. This is what I saw with Ukraine. I've seen this with Palestine, of course, this case as well. When these kinds of conflicts start, oil prices drop at first, but then they rise again. This is especially true when a country like Iran is involved, since oil is a big part of their income and how they do business with the rest of the world. Therefore, it is clear that this will have an impact on many different fields, including Bitcoin, gold, XRP, and all other cryptocurrencies. We already saw the effects last night, or I guess this morning, based on where you are in the world. For example, in Europe, the effects were felt in the morning. Now, how much was really sold? Well, 335 big ones were sold off in the first 60 minutes of the crypto market. That is, without a doubt, a lot of money. After that, a lot more was quickly sold, especially those who put their money into mid and small cap stocks. Even though a lot of people trade that, they were completely destroyed. Bitcoin also went down a lot, and many high leverage Bitcoin traders were also killed. People who traded XRP were also completely destroyed, not to brag or anything. However, crypto crusaders are making the most of this. In fact, I'm going to be adding some more jobs soon, which I will soon let you know about. Still, yeah, the crypto market has been wiped out since then. I already said that in these kinds of situations, the first effect might not be so great, but what happens after is what you should really be paying attention to. During all of this, there are a lot of other things going on that aren't getting much attention. This is related to something I said a few days ago. I think some people or groups will try to spread fear to get people to sell in a panic. And while people are acting emotionally, they'll be secretly building and accumulating. What kind of backs up my theory is the fact that Amazon and Walmart are thinking about launching their own stablecoins. They just told the Wall Street Journal about this, which surprised everyone because Jeff Bezos owns a big part of both companies. That's some really cool news. Furthermore, several other banks are making big steps forward in the crypto area by beginning to store crypto assets. Right now, they're also pushing this through while everyone is focused on the markets collapsing because people are selling in a panic because they think World War III is coming. It's been a long time since we heard that. To be honest, I don't think it will ever get that bad because if it does, the world will end. What do I mean? Who cares about money? If that really does happen, then, it's just everyone for themselves. I don't think it's worth thinking about what might happen. And I think world leaders know that. To be honest, I think that's just a bit too much spreading fear. We can also see that Trump has said what he thinks about the whole thing. I need to be careful how I talk about this, but he says 2 months ago, Iran had 60 days to do what I said, come to an agreement. Today, day 61, they should have done it. Okay, day 61? Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I didn't check to see if he made the statement exactly 60 days ago, so I don't know if this is just a performance statement that he's making, but either way, it's pretty crazy. Right now, this is what's going on. Trump is giving his opinion. There is a major battle going on and the markets are shaking with worry. Now, before I talk about what I think will happen with the price of XRP and what I am doing, I want to talk about something else very important that has happened with XRP. One more thing is that both the SEC and Ripple have asked a Manhattan District Court to lift the order. This is the last step. So basically, whoosh, we're done. You should know that XRP is not a security. Ripple gets some of their money back after this long fight. Pretty much everyone is happy when they get home. Guys, that's great news. I'm just glad this is happening because the world needs more truth. And to be honest, it's been a long time coming. And I'm really happy about that. Okay, let's talk about this, guys. Okay, because this is what you can see, Mr. Levi. I've been buying right here, but I got something here and the price was very low, about 211. We are now at number 214, and I also have a few other trigger orders set that I will be carrying out in addition to this one. So here's the deal. Whenever I feel fear or worry, I always buy on the dips. Because we know that it doesn't last long. You can panic sell along with other retail investors, or at least along with most retail investors. The smart ones won't do that, but you can panic sell along with them. But there will be much bigger whales and companies ready to buy when prices drop. The stochastic RSI is one of the tools they are looking at, and a big reason why XRP was allowed to drop by 1.62% and 3.54%, and this 1.71% drop over the last 3 days was because the stochastic RSI was high, which is usually a sign that prices will go down in the short term. But there's one more thing you should definitely be paying attention to. This is what I'm always looking at, and it worked really well for me. The FBB, or Bollinger Bands. You can see that we keep testing the bottom support and going up. The bottom support then goes down a bit, but we try it again and it goes up. This time we can see that the bottom support is just below $2.00 per coin. In the short run, it is possible that the price of XRP will drop below $2.00. That's a possible outcome. So it makes sense that I have several trigger orders set, including 5x log and 4x RP below $2.00. Here's what I'm not going to say. If you want to see what that price is, you'll need to join my free Discord group or my Telegraph group. You can pick it from my website, which is linked below and is very easy to get to. Then you can see exactly what I'm doing and what I'm thinking every step of the way. That way you can get more information from me than I could ever give on YouTube. But yeah, that's pretty much what we're looking at here. But there are also a lot more good things than there were before. Our official top resistance line is now at 240, and it is still going up. Also, that's a very good sign. Yes, that's what I'm most excited about. So yeah, I'll be on my Discord and Telegram more often. In my group, I'm talking about trades and letting them know about my new entries and exits when they happen. That won't happen for a few days though, but still. If you go to my website and sign up for one of my 2 partner exchanges, BTCC or BitUnix, if you haven't already, you have to use my link to get in. Then you make a payment and fill out this form with your email address and exchange user ID. You will be able to get into both my Discord and Telegram through email, and you can sign up for one of them and use the one you use the most to get to all that information. That's where I put all my information. To give you an idea of what I think and how well I've done, I've gained about 250% in the past 2 months, and after this, I think we'll be getting close to our all-time high for monthly gains, which is around 400%. This is because you need this kind of volatility to do well, especially when you're dealing the way I am. That's really cool. If you want to see that, you can join my Discord or Telegram groups or sign up for one of my